My name is Deanne Heron, and today I'm going to share a poem with you called The Dementia Demon. Accompanying grey hair and wrinkles, dementia stealthily crept in. At first unable to remember names, dates, or where you've been. With time you changed into someone we didn't know. You turned into a stranger who lived in a world where no one could go. Some days your behavior was like a spoiled child, having tantrums, immature. Someone who had walked permanently out of reality and maturity's door. Like a vulnerable babe, you needed 24-hour on every level care. You did without thinking many things other adults wouldn't dare. Your family and friends you often stared at and no longer knew. And basic things of everyday life you could no longer be trusted to safely do. With love, we cared, remembering the lovely person for decades you were. Wife, mother, grandma, and a professional life which is to you now just a blur. So we'll continue to love you as we guide and direct and meet your many needs. Treat you with respect, even though you're rude to us, with behavior that makes our hearts bleed.
Hello, my name's Kate Bevan, and I've written a poem called Be. Do not mess with my integrity. I will push you away mentally. I will not touch you physically. You're not worth it. I respect my need to be. I will not tread on your eggshells. I will not hamper your way of life, whatever your strife. I will listen. I respect your need to be. We can meet in the middle, or we can just walk away into beautiful sunsets, even on a rainy day. I respect our need to be. At the end of it all, life is too short to play around with festering thoughts that burn like acid into your soul, and I refuse to dig myself into a bottomless hole. Instead, embrace the moment, whatever it may be, to live life to the full and respect the need to be.
I'm Freddi Greenmantle. This is one of many from January this year. Self-care. How can anyone else care for me, love me, respect me, if I don't care first for myself? The most important person in the whole wide fucking world is me. Just me. I am my whole world. If I'm not happy, my world is crashing. If I'm lonely, sad, miserable, depressed, my world is crashing. If I'm obsessed, angry, jealous, and on and on and on, my world is crashing. Crash, bang, wallop. A deep black pit, a black dog, despair. Call it what you will. It's everything I know, see, feel. But self-care, self-love, self-awareness, exploring my inner landscape, the ups and downs of me, from the highest mountain peaks to the deepest, darkest valleys, the caves, the dark pools, the lakes, the oceans, the puddles, the great events of my life, and the minutiae of everyday living. What I'm having for tea, what time I'm going to bed, what I'm going to do when I get there. All this. My life revolving around work, family, children, friends, home, all that is secondary to my own inner health. And if I don't look to my own self-care or trust that someone else can do it better than myself, then I'll suffer. I will succumb in all other areas. I'll be blown by ever-changing, unnavigable winds, ever-changing weather, storms, peaceful breezes, gusts and blasts from unexpected places. The wind will take me by surprise, probably always will. So, my anchor is my self-love, my self-care. I love me better than anyone else ever did, ever could, ever will, ever can, and I always will.
My name's James Barnard, and at the first poetry session, this is something I wrote. It's called In Spring I Dance. I pranced, I danced, I flew. I knew that things have changed and I could be me. Stepping into a new life and casting off the dark shades of grief and sadness, I stand on the threshold of the unknown, but finally knowable, a gay and joyful new dawn. I think of the garden bursting with blooms of every colour, and these poor things were broken, dead in winter. And now look and enjoy the kaleidoscope of beauty and colour, and take their displays for your own joy, and do the same. Show your own colours and spirit in the dark days when dreary clouds reign, and bloom again to lift the lives of those around you, still in their own winters perhaps, to celebrate another spring.
I'm Valerie Burch, and my poem is called Happiness Together. We should not spend all our time alone with sad thoughts in our head. No, so here we are together in enjoyment and well-fed. We may be getting older, but with age we get more wise, and that's just one advantage. There's many more besides. For now that we retired, we can do what we like best. We've got time to meet our friends so dear while we chat and have a rest. We need each other's friendship so our minds may feel uplifted. We're so glad that we are here today and that with new friends we have been gifted.
Hi, my name's J Ahmed, and this poem I'm about to read is called Golden Minds. It's a poem not written in the workshops, but a poem written for the Older People's Mental Health Network, as a reminder to the people joining the network of what we do with the network. Golden Minds. When I get older and I'm feeling less well, and my thoughts overwhelm me, who do I tell? Who do I speak to? With which I connect? Who will give me their time and respect? And listen to troubles I struggle with now, things in my mind, on my mind that somehow hinder my process and stop me from being, block my perception, stop me from seeing. These things in my mind that I struggle with so, I'll only get over when I've somewhere to go, someone to see, to free me of this, to stop me from staring into the abyss. This place I could vision, a place made for me, with people who care, with humanity. A place for my mind to be healed with support. I could help to design it if I'm ready to talk, and offer my thoughts on how it might be, shed light on the system so it might see. I'll give from my golden mind precious thoughts to help, to design much better support.
Hi, I'm Polly Kaiser. This poem is called Grief. You came so suddenly, like a thief in the night, so the cliche goes. The fear and the fight grabs me. It starts in my guts, gets stuck in my throat. I choke back my tears. I have too many tears to let even one out. It's stuck in my throat. I need to shout, weep, wail, keen, grieve. I need to be heard. I need to be seen.